sa'yo. Magpatuloy ka ba sa pag-aaral mo?
Nagpatuloy po?
Magpatuloy ka ba sa pag-aaral mo?
Opo. Pag na-income na po ako, patuloy ko na po yung pag-aaral ko.
Pagtigil mo, anong year ka ba?
Grade 12 po. Grade 12.
Grade 12? So high school? Natapos mo ang high school?
Opo. Ngayong grade 12 po.
Ang senior?
Senior high po natapos ko. So bale, magka-self ano ko, self ano lang po.
Alright. Sige. So let's start. Hi, kumusta kayong lahat? Maraming salamat sa inyong pagdalo. So we'll start the meeting with ating spokesperson for today sa Attorney Boy Bonifacio of our Public Affairs team. I'm RV from the Public Relations and Communications Group. No? Alright, sige, let's start. Questions?
Ayan. Okay, ma'am.
Hello, good morning po sir. Good morning, good morning sir. Sir, ask ko lang po, ilang po ba yung nabiyayaan ng mga teta sa araw nito?
30 po. Okay lang po. Pa-picture pa ako, pa-picture ako.
Meron po tayong na-identify na 30 sa pagtulong po sa atin ng PCUB. So PCUB po yung Presidential Commission on Urban Growth. Sila po yung tumulong sa atin para po maka-identify po ng mga beneficiaries. For this program po, yung programa is we're committing to it until the end of the year po. And sa pag-roll out din po sa iba't ibang lugar, hindi lang po sa Metro Manila. So hopefully po in other grand cities ay ma-launch din po natin ito by end of the year or by early next year po. Yung question niyo po, is this the first time? Actually, hindi po. Noong 2020, to be honest po, yung inspiration din po nito ay galing sa DOLE. So, noong October 2020 po, nag-partner po tayo sa DOLE Free Bicicleta Program na nilaunch po ng DOLE para po makatulong doon sa pandemya. So, nagtap po sila ng partners, ang DOLE po yung nag-provide ng bisikleta and in-onboard po namin sa platform. Tapos, nakita po talaga namin kung gaano po yung impact sa mga nangangailangan po ng livelihood opportunities. Kaya, iniisip po namin, meron din po itong parang component for out-of-school youths. Kasi nga po, madami po tayo nakikita na yung, di ba po, nakita nyo, hindi na po yung nag-graduate, pero po yung nag-aaral, di ba? Habang nag-aano siya, naghihintay ng booking, nakita nyo nag-online classes, noong lockdowns po. So, yun actually rin po yung nag-serve po as inspiration for us in identifying this sector and parang focusing how we can help them further. Given that education, to us at least, education is really a good way to uplift lives.
Hello po, I'm Arlo Custodio from the Manila Times. Actually, Campus Press Editor ako. The reason why I'm here is because I believe that yung program has something to do with education. I have two questions. One is, through this, magkakaroon ba na talaga ng opportunity yung mga out-of-school youth na makapag-aral? And second, if sa mga beneficiaries may makita kayo talaga masigasig, mag-offer ba kayo ng scholarship?
Hello. So I think the first question is particularly on providing education, right? When it comes to through livelihood. I think number one there when it comes to particularly for grant, right? Alam naman natin, especially now, marami din talagang mga Pilipino na huminto sa pag-aaral kasi meron sa kanila financial capacity, di ba? May ibang mga personal circumstances, right? So what we wanted to actually do, and which we have been doing quite a bit, right, throughout the years, is that we're providing them livelihood opportunities so that they can continue obtaining those degrees for themselves and also provide for their families. No? So tinutulungan natin yung mga out-of-school youth natin na ma-overcome yung mga ganong klaseng limitations, preventing them from achieving those goals in their lives. No? I think the second question is more on scholarships. Scholarship is it's quite an important aspect, no? Especially with a lot of students right now in the young ones. That's something that we are looking into, but right now we can't give any concrete plans yet. But definitely nasa iniisip natin yun, how to also provide and support, you know, people who wanted to actually go to school through scholarships. Alright, thank you.
Right, versus the traditional onboarding process for ground riders, how will this program differ, and what is your target number of riders to onboard this year?
So, because of our partnership with the LTO before, so LTO actually created a special lane for delivery riders in their Kainta. Ito yung yung pinakabago nilang office, sa Kainta office nila. So, in that office, there is a dedicated lane for delivery riders, and we will be parang channeling all of the applicants also to that office of the LTO. And then, sorry, the second question.
Target number of onboarded riders.
For the onboarded, it's actually on a first come, first served basis. So once we have launched the program, then all interested and all eligible, then for as long as you're eligible, then you will be onboarded on the platform. Figures.
Expectations.
Hi. So let me. So right now, what we currently have is actually 30 for today. No? In terms of the overall target, we're carefully assessing in terms of how many based on the cities as well that we wanted to actually roll this out to. But definitely, in terms of creating livelihood opportunities, very sizable siya, I would say. I mean, in terms of like hard number that I can give you, I don't have that information right now. But as soon as we're able to actually identify the cities, as well as in partnership with PCUP, how many other out-of-school youths we can actually create an impact to, we'll definitely share that information. I think to add to what Louis said a while ago, no? I think the beauty also for this campaign is that we're also working with our partners in the government. As we all know, before you actually become a driver or a delivery partner, there are certain requirements, right? So what we're actually doing through this partnership that we have also with other government agencies is that the goal is actually to accelerate that kind of onboarding process so that mas mabilis natin silang mabigyan ng livelihood opportunities, right? Mas mabilis silang magkaroon ng kita for their education, and mas marami tayong matulungan. So that's actually the role also of our partners, which we are thankful, particularly from the government.
To continue on this, the opportunities that Grab gives access to for out-of-school youth is inspiring. But if this program continues to grow and you expect it to be sizable, won't this be an indictment of our country's education system? And how do you address this possible negative perception? Or was this always meant to be a minuscule part of your pool of riders? This started for out-of-school youth.
Okay, I understand your point. I think right now, what we wanted to do, in terms of the quality of education, it remains to be a very important aspect in terms of our economic competitiveness and our workforce competitiveness in the country. And we've always believed that quality education is key to each and every Filipino success. To what I mentioned earlier, there are certain limitations for Filipinos in terms of like getting those degrees. What we wanted to happen is through livelihood, right? We're able to actually help them especially the out-of-school youth, for them to be able to actually have access to livelihood opportunities that would empower them to actually get those degrees. Similar to what actually happened also with other Grab driver partners or delivery partners out there. No? So we wanted to concretize that aspect, and we actually do that through this program also. Thank you.